Local firefighters are already dealing with more calls and fewer resources. With the added pressure of wildfire season, that could be tough to keep up. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell spoke with the Selah Fire Department about how the pressure affects firefighters' mental health and what they're doing to address it.
Research shows 1 in 5 firefighters and paramedics meet the criteria for post-traumatic stress disorder at some point during their career. Even more have calls that affect their mental health day to day.
The EMS part of it definitely takes the biggest toll. If we have a fire and a family loses their house, they lose everything. That's really tough.
Especially when it's a case you can relate to.
For me, it's been calls that involve children or something that I can relate to my family. Those are the calls that get to me the most.
He says talking with colleagues can help.
After big events, we try to have debriefings, after action reviews to kind of talk about these things, mitigate any problems that might come up before they start.
But sometimes it takes professional help or taking a break.
It does build up. There have been some of our folks that have had to step away for 2 or 3 weeks, a month at a time just to kind of reset.
More calls and fewer volunteers since COVID, plus the added calls for wildfire season means more stress. And now, a big lifestyle change for full-time Selah firefighters used to working 6 to 6 Monday through Friday and having volunteers cover evenings and weekends.
We have had to go to 48-hour shifts just to keep up with multiple calls back to back. Our volunteer numbers just aren't able to pick up that slack.
Numbers better than last year, but summers are rough.
It's getting harder to find full crews for the evenings. Weekends are even harder yet as we're in vacation season.
Which is why they always need more help.
The more people we have running these calls, so each individual is getting a little bit less of that would definitely be a help.
For firefighters' mental health and to make sure they have the staff they need as calls continue to increase. In Selah, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
The Selah Fire Department recruits volunteer firefighters all year long. They also accept applications until the end of September when they start the hiring process.